All right, so welcome everybody. My name is Dustin Mansell, coming to you guys from Las Vegas, Nevada, and today we are going to go over a cool little side hustle or your main hustle, whatever it is. Been around for 20 plus years. It's a company called Send It Academy, and we're going to show you guys how you guys can make money by writing letters and by handwritten letters. It's really that easy. Up to $5 per handwritten letter. They got to be handwritten by you. You can't go and have your son or your aunt or your uncle write them for you. They have to be handwritten by you. Okay. You can't, and I'm not saying handwritten like as far as cursive. We're talking about just you have to put a piece of the paper or a pen to the paper and write those letters. You have to do that. Okay. There's a couple of different things we'll go over of how to do this. So a little bit about us. We're a Nevada-based company. We're going to teach you how to write letters to billion-dollar corporations, including gaming websites and casinos. A majority of these corporations pay their users in online coins, aka sweep coins, also known as sweepstakes. You'll convert these coins into cash via online gaming. We teach you how to do this whole entire conversion process. Notice how I didn't say gambling. We're not teaching you how to gamble. We're teaching you how to convert these coins at about a 97% rate, okay? Now, please note that part of the process does involve gaming websites. So if this is against your personal beliefs, against your religious beliefs, this may not be for you. Although we do have other things inside the Senate Academy that may interest you as well besides this. But just want to put that out there right away. We are very transparent about what we do here, but we do have other things in Send It that you may be interested in as well. So go ahead and hang around till the end, okay? Now, who is this for? I say it's for everybody. Literally, my kids, they all play baseball. My youngest kid's 14. I go to his games, and it's expensive. It's like $600 a month for travel baseball, right? And when I go there, there's parents driving Land Rovers, some drive Mercedes. And I'm like, all right, they're not going to care about writing letters. Well, when they heard about what we're doing, they wanted to find out about writing letters. One lady was like, look, Dustin, I'm in my car for 4 hours a day doing nothing, listening to talk radio. I could do this as well. I go, of course you can, right? So this is for anybody, right? Even if you're already working, it's a little side hustle. You need some extra money to go on vacation. This is for you. If you're a stay-at-home parent, this is for you. If you're retired and you're looking for some extra cash, this is for you. Students looking for extra cash, this is for you. Anybody looking for extra income. Literally, you got a car payment coming up that you're short on, you're short $500. This is for you. You go write a couple extra letters, get those $500, and you're good to go. Okay. There are some requirements. You must be 18 years of age in most states. You must reside in the U.S. or Canada, excluding Washington State, Idaho, Michigan, and the province of Quebec. This is subject to change. Sometimes they add other states that are not allowed to write the letters, and we'll kind of go over that here in a little bit. But right now, these are the states that if you do reside in and if you do live there, you cannot write letters from there. Although you stick around to the end, we'll show you how you can still make some money by sharing the opportunity. So can you write? We teach you exactly what to write. We show you exactly who to write to. And we check your work to make sure it's correct. You mail the letters in and you get paid. What does that mean? That means that, yes, you can go find out how to do this for free right now. You can. You could also find out for free how to tattoo yourself too, okay? Or you could pay somebody who's been doing it for a long time to do it the right way. Just like Lisa, who'd made over $78,000 last year doing this, okay? We show you exactly what to do. Now, there are things in there that the casinos will trick you to where they reject your letters. And we make sure that doesn't happen. And how we have a template team that approves your templates or doesn't approve your templates, depending on if you did it right or not, to make sure that you do it correctly. Now, right now, we got over, I haven't looked lately, but if I had to guess, over 17,000 paid members in the first 8 months. And probably 50 to 60% of those, and Lisa will go over that here in a little bit when you meet her, they've sent in their templates and they've been wrong, right? So imagine those 60 to 70 people, which is right at that point, that's coming out to about, what is that, 8,000, 9,000 people, to where they would have written letters if they wouldn't do this on their own, and they would have all got rejected. So it would have been a waste of time, would have been a waste of money, a waste of energy, because they wanted to go and try to learn how to do it for free instead of coming here with all of our courses, learning how to do it for free like this and be off and running your first day if you wanted to, really. Okay. Now, here's some of our success stories. These do change. We could be here for days if we went over every single one. These aren't even the ones from yesterday, right? These, if we had to update these every single day, we would be stuck here. So we've kind of just left these ones here. You got some people that have, redeemed $508. Some have converted 151. This one right here converted $465. Right in here, $414. There's a lot of people that are doing over, $1,000 on their drops as well and converting those two. But we're not going to go and bore you with these screenshots that I have we have right here. And like I said, it's not even boring. It's super exciting. But we could be here all day doing it. So instead of doing that, here's some more as well. Before we get into Trayvon, I just want to show you guys this right here. This one's important to me. This says, all I can say is thank you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. I've made $4,582 so far in July, and I'm waiting on $540 from Chumba to hit. If you would have seen the rest, this lady right here, once again, somebody who probably, and I'm not going to say for sure, but most of the people have tried online work before and have failed. They got to go share with their family. They got to share with their friends, and they can't get paid because their family and friends don't go and sign up for the lotions and potions and weight loss pills or whatever it is, crypto, whatever it is that they're doing. This lady right here literally made this money by writing in letters, not sharing this with anybody. In her own office, in her own house, in her own car, wherever she's at, she wrote these letters, and this is how much she made. And you can see right here, from the bottom of her heart, she is thanking us. Okay? All right. So I'm going to introduce you guys now. I'm going to go and stop my share really quick, and I'm going to put him on here, Trayvon. Adding the spotlight. You there, Trayvon? Is your thing on? Yes, you are. So Trayvon is a UPS worker, been there for USPS workers, our mail guys, what we call them. He came on here probably about 2-3 months ago with a testimonial that got us all to tears. He has 2 children. He's a husband. He's looking to make a ton of money with us, writing letters and sharing the opportunity as well. But enough from me. Let's go and hear from Trayvon. Go for it, Trayvon.
Hey man, what's up, everybody? I'm just ecstatic. I thank Dustin for letting me get the chance to, talk on this presentation. Take some of you guys' time, but I'm gonna get right into it. Like Dustin said, I'm a postal carrier. I deliver mail all day, almost every day. I really don't really like it anymore. And I'm working on getting out of there. I've been doing that for 8 years. But what I like about this when I got started on January 25th. That's when I got started with this Send It program. And I didn't really take it seriously like that until March 22nd, until I saw I forgot what's her name? Christine. I forgot her name. Yes. Jane, yes. Yeah. I saw her share some of her drops, and oh my goodness. It was just it hit home, and I was like, really, people are making really big bucks doing just writing from home. I mean, really, literally writing from home, chilling, relaxing, watching TV, doing whatever. And I'm talking about, 1,000, 1,500, 1,600, 1,700. This is the type of numbers people are seeing in their checking accounts in 4 or 5 days, every 4 or 5 days. And I'm like, all right, so I had to pull back and I had to realign. And that's when I started to, put together a little system so I can actually achieve my goals. Because I don't want to work forever. And I'm sorry, but I like the post office, but I can't do that for the next 15, 20 years. I'm sorry. This right here, guys, believe it or not, this is real. Like Dustin says, this is changing so many people's lives. I'm doing this because of the freedom that it will cause me. Because when I'm at work, I'm at work sometimes until 8 o'clock. When do I get time to spend time with my son and my family? It's taking time. It's like I get up and I got to do it all over again. This right here, let me give y'all an example of how powerful this is. And before I forget, I know I got a short time. I want to give a shout out to my sponsor, Yvonne. If you're on the call,
I think she is.
thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it because this wouldn't have happened without her. Um, she shared this with me. I took initiative on it, and at that time, I was one of the 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 first peoples to do it, and in January, that's when I came on board. I know, and the Facebook group was about like what 500 or so around that time. And now look at it, almost about to hit 10,000, probably by the end of the month.
Hopefully
It's
this week.
Oh yeah, probably next week.
Yeah.
It's crazy. You can't tell me that that's a scam or that this is something that that you don't want to do. I mean, the community is just awesome. The community, everybody, Lisa, Julie, Dustin, Nick, they're just there to help. And I wanted to give y'all I just wanted to shout out Yvonne because that is just I took initiative. She told me what I had to do. I got started. 225. And guys, if you're watching this for the first time, please, please do not let 225 stop you from making unlimited income or unlimited extra money that you can use to do whatever. I mean, vacation, whatever you want to do. You name it. You just put together some letters, do the math, and you got it. It's crazy. It's like we're getting paid 50, some people 50 on a low case, $50 to $75 an hour. I'm not gonna make that at my job. I'm gonna give an example right here. Last week, and I'm gonna throw my numbers out there in my business. I don't care. It's okay. Last week, um, working for the post office, 8 years. I'm working for the post office 8 years. I don't know how many postal people is in here, whatever. But 78 hours last week, right? 78 hours. My net to bring home was 1375. That's 2 weeks of work. 2 weeks. 1375. Are you guys hearing me? 2 weeks. 78 hours walking in the hot sun. It's summertime right now. You know what I mean? And then
Yeah.
so then I got a drop. Got a nice drop, right? It was over $1,000. That was one of my biggest ones. Well, the second biggest one, and I got many of those to come. For those, I'm just letting y'all know if you're hearing this for the first time, that's just a little taste of the Iceland right there. Um, look, 12 hours of writing, which is which gave me 201 letters. Right? You hear me? $1,005. That was the drop that I got, and that took me 12 hours, guys. 12 hours. 12 hours.
We love it, brother.
The conversion. Wait till the conversion. Almost 1,100, guys. $1,100. 1,081. Do you see the math? 12 hours, almost $1,100. 78 hours, 1,375.
And walking around.
And that took 2 weeks. Yeah. 12 hours, not even a day and a half. Well, a normal work day is 8 hours. No, sure. Whatever. So that's the potential, guys. I'm just putting that out there. Who in logic, why wouldn't you want to do this?
100%.
What's the risk? What do you have to lose?
Yeah, we appreciate everything, brother.
Huh?
We appreciate it. We love you.
Yeah, man. It's just I'm just thank you, Dustin. Thank you, Lisa. Everybody, my team, and you guys just go get it. Write these letters and get paid, man. I'm telling you. Thank you.
Oh, good, man. Thank you. From the heart, as always, from the heart. We love it. And I love what he said.
From the heart, man.
I love what he said, too. It's like, and this is what am I saying? It's not the price you pay for the course to learn something you'll know forever. It's a price you pay to not pay for the course. And that's really it. It's really it right there, right there, right there. So thanks again for that, Trevon. We'll go and jump back into the presentation here, and we'll see what else we got. Then we'll meet it with Lisa. So the letters that we mentioned, like we mentioned already, they're handwritten letters that must be written by you. You earn credits into your gaming account within 6 to 8 weeks. Now, I'm going to slow that down really quick. Okay. It could be we have some people that have done it in 4 to 5 weeks. We have some that have taken 10 to 12 weeks. Depends on where you live. All right. Depends on when you send those letters into. There's a lot of people that'll send a letter in on a Sunday or a Saturday and count that week as a first week. That's not how that works. But just know this, that once you get your first drops, that if as long as you're following what we're telling you, you should be getting drops every week. If not, at least every other week. And if not that, you're going to get a bunch in a month. You will. There's like yesterday was a big drop from a lot of our casinos that were lagging the past couple of weeks, but then yesterday, boom, they made up for it all in the month of August. Okay. So don't get too crazy about the 6 to 8 weeks. Like I said, it could be a little bit less, it could be a little bit more, but if you follow what we're teaching you, you guys will get those drops. You get to do this from the comfort of your home. Each letter takes an average of about 4 to 6 minutes, depending on your writing speed. That means from starting to write and putting the stamp on the envelope and putting the mail and being done with it. Okay. Now, some have done it in 10 minutes, some have done it in 3, some have done it in 4, but just when you first come in, just think it's going to be 10 minutes, right? And the better you get at writing, there's a lot of people who sucked at writing before, and I'm one of them, right? And then they started doing this, and then you start doing it, you just get better. You get better and you get easier. It gets easier as well, all right? So here's a little example about the letters, how much you can make. If you're looking for an extra, $1,000 a month is what you're looking for. Well, if you write 10 letters a day, that's 5 days a week, that's going to equal up to about $1,000 per month. And you can do the math on your own, right? You need an extra 2,000, then 20 letters. You need an extra 3,000, 30 letters. Like Trevon said about Chrishane, she's up there. I think she's doing probably more like 80 to 90 letters a day. I'm not sure how she has the time, but she does. Probably because she has a will. And when you have a will, there's a way, and that's just how it works. But she makes a lot of money every single month from writing these letters, and it depends on what you do. So it's not, you don't get paid for, going and selling a pill to your next door neighbor. And of course, I mean, you get paid with those guys too, but this right here, whatever you want to make, you can see the letters. That's what you write in, and that's what you'll make, okay? Longevity of this is pretty easy. It's been around for decades. We've heard rumors of this thing being around for 30 years, right? There's people that we've had on different, at the beginning and even a couple months ago that we were talking, and there was a lady who was like, man, I'm 50 years old, and I remember when I was a young kid, my mom was doing this, but they were doing it differently. And they were, right? They were, because the reason is they have to, if these online casinos or these casinos want to be open in states like Alabama or in states like California or New York, where the gambling is not legal there, they have to offer this order of its AMOE, alternative method of entry, in order for them to stay open there. So it's been around for a long time. Okay. Now they're not going anywhere. A lot of people, one of our biggest questions is, well, what if too many people write into them? Well, do you think MGM Grand would close down because they had too many people go into their establishment? They wouldn't. They're going to make more money. They're going to stay open more. And there's a method to the madness while they're doing this. They have to do it for one, but they know how to do it. It's a tax write-off. They have more people that are writing into them, and not just us that are writing in. There's other people that have parties with these casinos. They get together on Friday nights with their family and friends, and they do this. And they're probably not making money, right? So believe me, been around for 20 years for a reason. So the number of people that are sending in the letters does not affect your success. And as I mentioned, this is 100% legal because they have to offer this in order to stay legal. That is it. If they decide to stop offering this, then they shut down. That billion-dollar corporation goes away because they have too many people. It's not going to happen. Listen to what I just said. The billion-dollar corporation is going to shut down because they have too many people. Not happening. It's not. They want more people. Okay. So let me introduce to you guys Lisa. She's become a sister to me. Really, she really has. We're on the same wavelengths all the time. The wavelengths, everything that you could imagine. She's the creator of the Paper Letter program. She reached out to me last year, and here we are now. But awesome mom, awesome friend. Made over $78,000 last year doing this. So enough from me. I'm gonna let Lisa talk to you guys a little bit and explain how she came here and got here. Go for it, Lisa.
Hey guys. Okay, so I'm going to try to make this a little bit brief because we're already kind of running over a little bit. I started this process because I was tired of the internet marketing world. I had been in as an internet marketer since 2005 after my third son was born. And I had a lot of success doing internet marketing because I'm a really good salesperson. I know how to talk people. Literally, I can sell ice to an Eskimo, my mom always likes to say. So in 2013, I got really burned out though. After doing this industry for 8 years, I was so tired of the biggest thing that's wrong with this industry, and that is lack of duplication. Most people cannot go out and have to sell a program, sell a lotion, sell a potion to actually make money. And so I left this industry with my tail between my legs because I just couldn't, deep down in my heart, put any more people into a program knowing that there was a really good chance they were not going to make even their money back, yet alone make a profit. So I jumped over to Amazon. I became a very successful Amazon affiliate there. I did drop shipping. I did FBA. I did $15 million in 9 years on Amazon. I was extremely successful at that. But in the January 2022, they impolitely showed me the door. Because of COVID, they got really greedy. They really wanted it all. They have their own trucks now, and they really were trying to get people like me, 3P sellers, off their platform. So they kind of gave me a warning that really made me think, I think I'm done with this. So I moved over to credit repair, which is my wheelhouse. I used to be in mortgage for a long time. Created a credit repair company. And a couple of months after it, as I was getting it going and talking to real estate agents and getting all that going, my cousin came to me and she said, "Hey, have you ever thought, I know you're not doing Amazon anymore, and how you doing for money?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's slow going." And she's like, "Well, if I could show you a way to make $5 for every letter that you write, would you be interested? You can probably write, 12 to 15 an hour, Lisa. You're a fast writer, and I know you're writing, I can read it." And I said, "Yeah, show me." So she showed me exactly what I needed to do, exactly how to do it. And I started sending in letters in May of 2022. I started off pretty slow. I sent 50, I sent 100, I sent 200. I built my way up to 300 by the end of that year. But more importantly, in 2022, in those 7 months that I was writing, I perfected what I like to call the art of conversion. I hate gambling. I have 4 brothers and 4 sons, and mama hates to lose. So I decided that how can I get the $5 they're giving me and get that $5 out as easy as possible without losing it. And Dustin can attest to this. I'm not a very good gambler because I don't like to gamble. But I like to play games. I do like to actually have fun. So that's what I perfected those first couple months. I played with the numbers. I'm a math person, so I kept playing with it, kept trying something different, trying this, trying that, until I really perfected that, what I like to call, like I said, the art of conversion, which is getting that $5 they gave me and cashing out that $5 in total. And so in 2023, I made a commitment to write 300 letters every single week for 52 weeks. And I did it. No matter where I was, no matter what I was doing, I made sure I got my letters in, and I made just shy of $79,000 in 2023, with 78,000 and some odd dollars. So quite a bit of money for something I was doing on the side while I was building a business. And the cool thing is you can do this no matter where you're at. You can do this in your car. When I was at my son's soccer practice, I could do it at my desk. I can do it at the doctor's office. I can do it wherever or whenever I want to do it, which was a perfect fit for me. That brings me into November of 2023. I was at a wedding back east in Pennsylvania, in Pittsburgh. I saw someone here from Pittsburgh. Yay, Pittsburgh. And I was at my cousin's wedding, and my sister was like, I got my sister writing pretty fast after I started getting drops. I got her dropping and her writing letters. And she was like, "Well, Bella wants to move out." And I said, "Well, okay, what do you want from me?" And she's like, "Well, I need to help my daughter make some money." And I said, "Well, let's teach her how to write letters. We've been doing this forever now. Let's teach Bella how to do it." And she's like, "That's a good idea." And so we showed her exactly what to do. And when I came home from that trip a couple of days after Thanksgiving last year, it was like a light went off in my head on, like, okay, this is something that anybody can do. Everybody can do it. Everyone I've showed it to at this point has had success with it. And so I sat down, and I had bought a program last year on basically a program that you can resell. But more importantly, that program actually taught me how to build out my program. So I built out paid per letter, which is what this was originally called. And I called up a friend of mine, Dustin, who was one of the best calls I ever made in my lifetime. And I said, hey, I'm interested in the software that you got on your page on Facebook. And he's like, why, what do you got? And so I showed him and he's like, oh my gosh, Lisa, do you know what you have? And I'm like, yeah, I think it's pretty special. It's something that it can work for everyone. And he's like, yes, it can. Like, this is amazing. He's all, you want to partner up? And I was like, okay, with his marketing abilities and this program, yeah, let's do it. Like it would just be fire, because both of us, we work well together, we pair up well together, and his abilities complement mine, my abilities complement him. And so we launched it at the very beginning of this year, brought in a couple people who just took it and ran with it. And I can't express my gratitude for the people that came in at the beginning, because they only had me and my sister saying and showing what we were getting paid. They didn't know if it was real, if it was really going to work or whatever, but they took that leap of faith because they believed in us and they believed in what we were telling them and believed in them, what we were showing them. And those people are loving us now. And our community has grown to such a big community. Our group is just so interactive. And I love waking up every single morning to my sister who's in Pennsylvania. I wake up and the first thing I do is grab my phone because I want to see, hey, so and so dropped. This company dropped. I mean, it is like my favorite thing. It brings the biggest smile on my face every morning when I wake up and I grab my phone and I've got a text from my sister letting me know who dropped for the day. And so you guys, if you're on the fence and you've tried all those other programs out there and you haven't made a penny, like so many people in this industry, there is hope. This program is the hope that you've been looking for. No matter whether you're 18, and I have my son started the day he turned 18, he got registered and he's been writing now for 6 months, and doesn't have to go out and have a regular job, and he gets to hang with his friends. And now he gets to go to college and still make plenty of money and have money and not have to stress about a job like so many of us. Whether you're 18 like my son, or we have people in this community that are in their 80s that are making money. It truly is. If you can write, you can follow instructions, and you can let us support you every step of the way, which we do here at Send It Academy, you are going to make money in this industry. I guarantee it. So all you have to do is follow the instructions, let us assist you, and keep your ears open and your eyes open to what we teach you, and you will have success. And I am so proud of this program. I'm so proud of the people that are in this program that ran with it, and we can help you to change your life for sure. So I'm gonna send it back to Dustin.
It's funny, and I'll just tell you guys this, like, I've been on so many presentations where they give a testimonial and they're like, all right, 30 seconds, 1 minute. And it's funny, Lisa jumped on here. She goes, I'm going to make this short. And I was like, she's not going to make it short. And it's just because she's so genuine, right? The same with Trevon. Like, we try to tell, hey, a minute or two, but when they get talking, it's from the heart. It is not made up. Like, they're like, man, they just want to explain it to the whole entire world. So Lisa, I love you to death, and you could go as long as you want to. It doesn't matter to me. It's funny when you said I'm going to go short. I was like, no, you're not. You're not going.
Trying, but I love this program. I love this community. I love the lives that we're changing. It's just amazing to go into our Facebook community and see all the people that tell us, oh my God, I just paid off this credit card, and I just paid off this, and I just paid off my car, and I just bought a brand new car, and I just, I'm paying down my house. And I mean, it is so heartwarming to like know that you've made a difference in somebody else's life, because we don't just make a difference in a couple people's lives. We have made a difference in thousands of people's lives. And it is so heartwarming and such a proud feeling that I have. So, and it does come from the heart. I want people to succeed. It's one of the biggest reasons why I got out of this industry. And I was determined not to get back into it with the wrong thing. And so, yeah, yep. I mean, and I couldn't have asked for a better partner. So I love you, Dustin. Like, you're like my little brother, and I love you. So
I love you back.
You are younger. Well, you are younger.
Yeah. All right. So let's go ahead and get back into it. Sorry about that. Sometimes we go on and do our own thing. So let's get into the price. As I mentioned before, it's not about the price that you pay to get into this company. It's the price that you pay to not get in the company. And that's it, hands down. You see it in the comments. It's all over the place. You talk to whoever brought you here. It's real. It's legit. It's something nobody's ever seen before. It works. It's going to continue to work. It is awesome. That's it. I don't want to even beat around the bush. It is that awesome. Okay. So it's nine lessons, about 30 minutes of videos. We do tell people to go back in and watch them. There's some people that get it right away. There's some people that they need 3 to 4 times to watch the videos, right? My mother-in-law. They're trying it too quick to get there. They're so excited, right? If you slow down, you watch them, you're probably going to get it the first time around. Lisa and Julie made this thing like a fifth grader could learn this like that in a heartbeat. Okay. Our community support, literally our Facebook community is going to be at about 10,000 if I had to guess by the end of this week. Marianne's on here. She's the one who does all the approvals for everything for the Facebook, and she sees they come in over and over and over again. So I'm sure it's going to be up there quick. Template approval. This is where I say this is where you, not the price you pay for the course, is the price you pay to not pay for the course, is because over 60% of people have sent in their templates wrong. And if they were to send in their templates wrong to the casinos, then they're done. It's rejected. They waste all that time, that money, that everything. It's time is money, energy is money, everything is money. Okay. You can start sending in the letters correct right after you become a member. Now, obviously, you got to watch the lessons, go through all the stuff. You could ask questions of the community with your sponsor, but it's $224.99 one time. And it includes a setup fee for $199.99. It's a setup fee. After that, then it's $25 per month to stay active in our community. The community is huge. We have an online app that we have, right? That's on the phone. We have emails that get sent out. We have our Facebook community that gets sent out when something happens. While this is going on, there's one of the casinos that's with us. There was apparently a change, right? And Julie, who goes and watches it, she put on here, nope, went over it, ate my dinner, went word for word, and there's not a change. But if there was a change in one of those templates, that would have went out like right when I'm done with this. We would have sent that out right away. So imagine doing it on your own, and there's a change in the terms and conditions from a casino, and you're writing the same way, like, oh, everything's great. But now you didn't write because things change, and they do this, right? That's part of being in our community. Plus, we got a lot of things we're adding to the Send It app as well. But we'll get into that at a later time. But $224.99. All right. So if you just like to write letters, you don't want to talk to anybody, great. Then you can make money. You heard what Javon made. You heard what Shane made. Good to go. Right. Now, if you go, man, I want to share this with the whole world, which we all do, because there's been so many times where I've had people come to me and go, man, I just don't want to share it until I make money. Not this, other companies that I was in or doing or whatever, right? And I go, okay, well, you're probably not going to make a dime because you're not sharing it with anybody. If you're waiting to make money without sharing it, you're not going to make money. And me, myself, until I went on YouTube and I went and started doing my own lives and learned how to do the marketing and reach out to everybody I possibly could with anything that I was in, that's when I made money. Now, there's all kinds of bad things about me on the internet now because they're jealous, and it is what it is. You guys all know me. You know my heart. You know the real person I am, father of 5, right? But there's some good and bad about it. But this right here, if you want to share it, which we all do, there's an affiliate program that's completely optional. You do not have to be part of this at all. You can write letters, do whatever you want to do on your own, okay? You're going to earn by sharing. You're going to earn by helping others. It's a one-time $20 fee. That is it. It's not $20 a month to come to get some awesome marketing material that comes with it as well. It's one time, $20, direct and residual pay. All right. Now, how do you qualify to get paid? One time, $20. That's it. Not go out and bring in other people. Well, that's how you're going to get paid to bring in a person, but you don't need to go and get a rank. You don't have to go get, oh, I'm gold, I'm silver, I'm diamond. None of that stuff. You pay $20, you share it with somebody, they sign up, you get paid direct. $100 paid direct to you for any direct person that comes in underneath you. Plus every month that they're active. And right now we're at about a 90 to 95% retention rate because everybody is making money doing this. You're going to get $5 for every single direct. All right. It's amazing stuff. There's also a matrix pay. Now, instead of going multi-levels and going, okay, well, if you bring in Lisa, and Lisa brings in Julie, and Julie brings in Nick, you're going to get $1 for what he does. We said, you know what? We're a community. Let's put everybody into a matrix. So if everybody that comes in, if they fall under your matrix, you're going to get 50 cents for every person that's in your matrix as long as they're active. And as long as that you're a promoter as well. Okay. That's how cool that bad boy is. There's also a matrix match, meaning that if you brought in a direct, so if you went out and reached out to a Lisa, and Lisa went out and brought in 1,000 people, and she made $5,000 a month from that, you would make $2,500, right? Or let's say that you brought in 10 Lisas and they all went out and they were making $10,000 a month in their matrix, then you're going to make 5,000 times 10, which is $50,000 per month in the matrix. It's a matrix match. It's not a match of what they make for the directs they bring in. It's what they get paid in their matrix. And if it doesn't make sense to you, we have a compensation plan video that your sponsor could share with you. And it's in the back office once you get it and once you sign up as well. It didn't make sense to me when I first started doing this 8 years ago, but the matrix is where it's at. And that's why we added this bad boy. It's absolutely amazing. The match is amazing too. We just had our matrix pay this last Friday, and believe me, everybody's stoked about it. All the promoters that are with us. Now, what comes with being a promoter in your back office, you're going to get duplicated capture pages, landing pages, follow-up emails to your leads, training. We have YouTube training. I told you I'm on YouTube. The reason why I'm on the top when you search for certain things, because I know how to optimize my videos, and I teach you guys that for free, okay? Facebook training, TikTok training. We got some of the most amazing people that are on TikTok with like 1 million views with one video, and they do video trainings for us as well. All sorts of training, email training, how to drive people with email to your, I mean, there's so many things. So let me just break it down really quick. When I first started years ago, I had to learn how to figure out what a capture page was. Of course, my sponsor goes, oh yeah, come in, pay $1,000, and then I'm going to teach you how to market. I'm going to go, okay, cool. Teaching me how to market. Well, guess what? He taught me how to go sign up for his ClickFunnels for $300, right? Making more commissions. Then he taught me how to go and get response for follow-up emails for another $100 a month. I was looking like another $700 a month from doing the marketing. This is all included in your back office to be when you're a promoter. It's all there. All the stuff that I've done to fail is gone. All the stuff that I do to succeed is there, including the follow-up emails. You get people to opt into your capture page. In our capture page is about a 50 to 55% opt-in rate. They're going to get about, I think it's 18 emails, maybe 20 emails right now on your behalf, set up in our back office. That's how cool the thing is, okay? Here's some of the capture pages right here, what they look like. This is a old landing page. We actually have to update this. Our landing page is back up to date, but that's really it. You know, sometimes it goes 25 minutes. Sometimes it goes 40 minutes, depending on the excitement of our calls. And right now it's obviously exciting. We're at 40 minutes here. So make sure to get back to the person who invited you here. If you're catching this on a replay, then get back to whoever sent you this, right? And once again, this will be in our back office as a replay that you can share this video with other people. And when they're ready to go, they're going to click a get started here button, and they're going to go right underneath you is how it works. We have it set up to where you can make money in your sleep, being an affiliate or a promoter. You can also write and do that, or you can do them both. It's all up to you. It's optional. You can be, if you live in Washington State, or you live in Idaho, or you live in Michigan, you can be an affiliate with us. You can, and get paid to share this. You can. And you also could just write letters and not be an affiliate, or you could do both. It's not in those states at least. So that being said, get back with whoever sent you here. I see the chat is blowing up right now. If I went through this, we'll probably be here for another 20 minutes. So I'm sure there's a bunch of love. And we all love you, Lisa. The love. Come on, share a little bit of love with them. We love it. All right. Make sure to meet yourself on the way out and get back to whoever sent you guys here. And we'll talk to you guys on the next one.
Awesome, guys. Thank y'all so much. Bye-bye.
Guys.
Thank you, Justin. Thank you, Lisa.
Bye.
Everybody have a great
Good
evening.
night. Good night.
Thank
Good
you.
night, everyone.
Have a good night, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye.
Good
Good
night.
guys. Have a
Take
blessed
care.
night.
Good night. Bye.
Thank you. Good night,
Bye.
everybody.
See you guys
Good
next
night.
time. Thank you.
Good night, fam.